Hi, this is Jim, and I'm the New Hampshire rock guy, and we're out on another one of my mining adventures. Wow, look at this spar here. It's just falling out of the mine walls, and there's so much more to see. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Feel all 6 sides of the tourmaline crystal. What would be west into the Connecticut River Valley and the mountains of Vermont.
World-class beryl crystals, both aquamarine and golden.
If you look hard enough, you'll find something it's facing.
Get ready for a fantastic journey of this incredible mine. Hey, we're back. We're here at the second building that the Historical Society owns in Gilsum. Is this old blacksmith shop, and it's right next to a little stream. Unfortunately, the foundational support in here is like, I don't know, might even be wood. But it needs a new roof. It needs support. At one point, the Historical Society entertained the idea of the museum having a rock display in here, and when I saw how unsupported it was, I said, well, it's not going to work right now. But anyway, they want to keep the blacksmith shop in its antiquity, and but what they have allowed is these 2 pieces of mining equipment to come in and reside here, live here. The first one is let's talk about the ore cart here. The rails that this is on, this is a regular train rail. This would not be used in the mines. They would use small rail, something that a group of guys could bend easily versus this. But anyway, you can see it's a homemade cart. And most likely it was a 275-gallon oil tank, and then just cut open, and obviously it could be pulled. These were not motorized in any, well, not this version, so it would be pulled by a cable and a winch. And what came out in the carts from the mines was either what they wanted to keep, the good stuff, or it was the junk. So they both used the same system of getting out of the way so they could continue mining. When some of the mines got so big, they no longer had to bring the junk to the surface. They would just start filling in certain passageways that they knew they weren't going to continue down. They would find in this particular area, and just geographically, using the road we have here, Alsted Hill Road turns into Gilsum Mine Road, but the pegmatite deposits as they go underground go on a slant this way. So all of these mines, when we talk about, when the next stop, we go 2 miles up, it's going to talk about mining on a slant that goes under the road. So that's just how between geology and the magma that came up and liquefied the rock that recrystallized as mica, feldspar, quartz, beryl, many other minerals as well. So it has a cart full of junk rock. This would not be saleable, but here's that graphic granite again. I like this one because of all the minerals, it's the only thing that has a name, where it's just like a combination of 2 minerals. It has a very specific name. There's 2 mineral combinations all over the place, but most of them don't have their own name. So I don't really know the history of how it came about. I know the history of the naming of it is that they feel that oftentimes the smoky quartz looked like runic letters. Runic, I believe, was north, where's the ruins? Scotland?
Yeah, I think it was north.
Is that okay? Thank you.
Yeah, north.
So this one I'm really proud of, and I'm sorry we did not get here early this morning and take all these nice little vines off, but it does have a little plaque here. I'm the causal factor for this being here. We found this particular piece of equipment. It's an air compressor from the Sullivan Company. We found it at the Nichols mine, which as we go up Gilsum Hill Road towards East Alsted, Nichols will be on our left. We're not stopping there because it's out in the woods, and it's again an older subterranean mine. And when a mine was able to get a piece of equipment like this, they could run multiple jackhammers and like 5 or 6 different devices at once. It was obviously not motorized. This is not a motor to drive it. It was again pulled. It had rubber wheels, and so when we found this, there were trees growing right up through it and everything.
Cool.
And I reached out to this Sullivan air compressor company, which started in Charlestown, New Hampshire. That's where it was founded. It's now Sullivan Paycheck. You can, any commercial site where there's construction going on, you will see air compressors that say Sullivan Paycheck. And they actually had a person in the company whose job, in addition to his regular job, was the company historian. And he immediately got back to me, which was really cool. And his daughter was enrolled in Keene State, which made it a little bit closer to home, that this was the oldest known Sullivan compressor he'd ever seen.
Cool.
So that's what makes it super special. And when we got that information, we got a group of guys together. We had to build bridges, reconstruct roadways, cut out the trees, pull it out on a trailer, and it's a heavy piece. If I don't know, Jackson, if you can get the appreciation of how far down these wheels are sinking into just the soil that we're in. But anyway, this would be the engine that ran the compressors, and the compressed air would be stored in the back there. But anyway, we did donate this. Well, the landowner who owned this piece of equipment donated it to the Gilsum Historical Society. His name is Louis LeClaire. He lives in Walpole, and I did it just says the plaque was courtesy of me. It hasn't weathered quite as nice as we thought it would.